So sometimes people ask me, where do I get these numbers from? I get them from the calculator, the positions. I see the multiplication sign where it's at. I see the division sign where it's at. I do the understanding of the basic coordinates, and everything gets a number. I get 7286 from the lady in the sky, which says, win a big red sun, here comes the cat, right? Egypt, 5775. 4 times 2, 4 plus 2 is 86. 72 will say, win a big red sun. When you minus it, it says E world, win a big red sun. Beg, okay, generation, 27, cycle of the moon, 7 and 8 is the passage. 1 times 7, 1 plus 7. Because 9 is on the inside. 9 is not on the outside. There's 8 surrounding 1, or there's 12 surrounding 4. That's the setup. You have no choice. It's automatic. If you're working in 3, okay, if you're working in 3 and you're working a triangle, okay, it's 3 surrounding 1. I'm going to try to make the perfect triangle if I could. Right? That triangle over here. All right, if I make that triangle, I have 1, 2, 3 corners surrounding 1. And when I take the center one is one part of all 3. So the center one becomes 3 parts of 1, 1, and 1. That's what happens when I take out that center part. Everybody knows how you do it, right? You invert it. You invert it, now you have 3 extra parts, and all I got the center from shared. So I had 3 parts, I shared 1 part. In the one area group where I have 8 arounds, everybody shares 1. So 1, if 1 got a part of all 8 that surrounds it, so 1's got 2, 1 gets 2 plus 1. In this scenario, if 5 was made to overlap all these numbers, okay, and it was overlapped, in order to get 1/4 of 1, it would have to get 1/2 of 4. If 5 was to overlap 7, it would have to take out 1/4 of 7, but it would take out 1/2 of 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8 were all halved. Do you follow what I'm saying? If I put a big square on it, let me see if I can cut a square out. If I put a square over 5, okay, do you see the way it would take up, what it would take up? Let me do that again. See, when you put a square over it, right, you see the way it's, oh my God, how come I can't get this right? You see what it would do to 6? It would cut half the 6 off. It would take a corner. So it would take, so 9 would be 3/4 left over, 3/4. This one over here would be half. 2 halves, half and half, 2, 5, 1. Do you understand? So it would be 5 1/2. But when it came to 5 and 9, you're only getting 1/4 off of 9. What is the value of 1/4 9? It's 2.25. 2.25 off of 9 equals to a total. Or if it was 1/4, it'd be 5.25 or 5 1/2. So these two numbers would bring up the numerological value of 525. And this one would bring it up a 5.5. If it was these two, it would be a half. So it would be 5 1/2. But forget about those numbers. Forget about these numbers. I'm saying it wrong. It would be 1 whole area and 1/4 area, plus the extra space in between all of this, what the area value is. But at this point, I'm going to consume that everybody is sharing the ravines together, the passage area, the ravines, the rivers, the points over here that turn. Okay, so 5 at this one is 1 1/4, 1.25. But when you're going to this one, and this one, this is 1 1/2, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, telling me that 1.5 is the Mars world, 51 is the Mars world. But when I go to 5 1/4, okay, 5.25 equals to 1/4, the DNA life, because I'm going to half it. If I half it here, I get 7, and here I get 9. I get 7 and 9. And if I half that again, I get 8 and 9. If I half that again, I get 4 and 9. I half that again, I get 2 and 9, and that's the birth world. I half it again, I get 1 and 9. Artificial intelligence. If I half that again, I get 5, 9. by going backwards, having just a number, having the number. So this way and this way is a value. Now you have to understand that it's 3 to 1 going up. So if it's 3 to 1 going up, I get 1.5 going up, plus the 1 equals the 2.5. If I go to the side, it's only a value of 1. So I get the 1 plus the value of half this. If I go to this value, it's also the 1. This is less, this is more. So I'm assuming if it goes this way, let's say I minus a half value of 5. So in 5, the total of this area, the total of this area, a 1 area minus half, equaling to half and half. Do you follow what I'm saying? Because I'm going to the minus side, I'm going to the plus side, but right now there is no minus side. There's a 1 difference and a 1 difference. That's all I'm going to look at. This is 1 whole plus 1 of this. So if I had to take 5 and use it, okay, if I had to take 5 and use it, okay, without just 1/2 of 5, it would be 5, and this one over here, half. 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7. So maybe we start counting at 2. 5.5. And the minute we get 2 and 4 together, we automatically get a half and a half and a quarter. That'd be 1 1/4. These 3 would make 1 1/4. So you would say 3.25 or 325 is the numerological value. So that's what we do with this. 7286 minus 5775, okay, equals to 2511. Equals to 3962. 5 and 7 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3, 7 and 2 is 9, 7 and 8 is 15 is 6. If you do it in the addition side, 6 and 5, 11, 1 and 1 is 2. 5 minus 6 is 1, 7 minus 8 is 1, 2 minus 7 is 5. 5 minus 7 is, hold on a second, there's something wrong here. Minus this is this. Oh yes, 7 from 12, carry the 6. 7 from 12 will create 5, and we carried it from 6, we bring it down, so it becomes 2511 and 1511, both ways counted, both Earth and Mars. 11 is 1 in 1 world connected. You need 1 in 1, you need 2 centers. 2 centers. There's 1 center that goes between 2 centers. 1 runs 2, 1 runs 2. Negative and positive. Now there's one other part into this, and it's the piano continuation. I'm not quite sure where I am, but I end it in, we're going to do this for another video. It's 7 minutes. I'm going to start this in another video. Raphael, 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.